April 3rd, 1956, an F5 tornado tore through West Michigan.
When I looked into this event, saw that forecast, my jaw just dropped.
What began as a warm April day with temperatures near 80 degrees ended in devastation.
Everybody got up and Dad was gone.
And a day they will never forget.
Initially touching down around 6:30 in Hudsonville, the supercell tracked through Ottawa and Kent counties before lifting near Lakeview around 7:30.
This is my Bible. They found 3.5 miles south of our house.
It was not only the strongest tornado to hit West Michigan, but the strongest tornado in the world that year. Winds were estimated to have reached over 250 miles per hour, the storm sweeping away homes and vehicles along its ruinous 48-mile path. Damage toll, a whopping $10 million, equivalent to $90 million today. Two other tornadoes tore through West Michigan that day, too. An F4 tornado with damage from Saugatuck to Holland, and an F3 tornado that carved a path from Bangor to Lowell. In total, 40 people lost their lives in 3 tornadoes, more than 600 injured. Now, 70 years later, the Hudsonville-Standale tornado remains one of the most powerful reminders that tornadoes can and will happen in Michigan.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Storm Teammate Chief Meteorologist Ellen Baca. 70 years ago, Michigan was indelibly changed. A strong storm that had produced a tornado from Saugatuck up to Holland, hitting mostly farmland, then took direct aim at the Hudsonville community. There are no warnings, there are no sirens, just a weather report from earlier that day and thunderstorms in the distance. No one could have known that a monster F5 tornado was about to totally reshape history. The muck fields that I'm standing next to here in Hudsonville gave the tornado a black appearance as it was destroying homes, carrying away cars, and claiming 17 lives. Tonight, we take you back to that tragic day. We have expert analysis, a look at storm track, population change, and what would happen if a storm of this magnitude happened today. We start with meteorologist Blake Harms.
The land still bears scars from April 3rd, 1956. You just have to know where to look.
The older looking trees that were here 70 years ago and that were already old 70 years ago.
We are at Van Zoren Woods in Zeeland Township with Ernie Ostuno, a National Weather Service meteorologist whose legacy includes documenting stories from that fateful day.
The stories that I heard from the eyewitnesses, I thought they were really historically important.
But he has learned the land tells stories too.
First step is say, okay, what are the trees that were old enough to have been here in 1956?
It doesn't take long to find some.
And I think if you look at the crown structure there, that might have been a case where this was either damaged or sheared off. And you got those 3 limbs, they were limbs, that turned into vertical trunk of the tree. So that's a potential one there.
Of course, it's nuanced.
I can't say 100% because I don't have any photos of what that tree looked like, but I know it was here, and it does have a certain architecture to it that might suggest the trunk was damaged here. So if you can see, there's a couple trees there that have this noticeable lean. Those could have been, especially that one there.
Next, we travel up the Twister's Path to the intersection of Van Buren and 40th near Hudsonville, where even a ditch holds its own story from that day.
Bert Bosgraf was lifted out of the ditch and blown northeastward through the fields there, and he was injured. They took him to the hospital, but he survived. So a 3-foot ditch and an F5 tornado, extreme times call for extreme measures, and they got in the ditch and survived it.
The tornado's path is perhaps made most visible today by the homes that stand along Van Buren.
You could definitely tell where the tornado hit because the houses are a totally different style. You know, they're brick ranch houses. Then you go down the road a little bit and you see the older white farmhouses that survived the tornado. So it's a pretty stark difference.
And by this tree, photographed in 1956, still standing today.
This tree survived the 56 tornado with just a couple limbs missing.
The muck fields that so closely mirrored the tornado's path as it approached Hudsonville also hold reminders.
One of the farmers that lived down in New Holland, he would find stuff every year, little mementos of the disaster.
While the reminders have become subtle, the overarching message has not.
There were people in 56, their last words were almost virtually, "They don't happen here." So that's what we want to avoid in the future, is the mindset that they don't happen here.
They do happen here. Just ask the land that bore witness to this terrible storm 70 years ago.
I'm sure there's little pieces and particles of that destruction that can still be found